So it's Wednesday evening. Yeah, great lightning storm going on. Just lightning though. You could see it when it was moving in. It was up this way over Kyoto for a while, and then kind of came down to the north, and it's right overhead now. So on occasion there are just bright flashes outside. No real thunder, just lightning. It's still really cool. It's not showing up much, but there have been a couple of little flickers. But today, had another job interview. It was for a payroll company that they take outsourced payroll jobs for big companies, and they're increasing their office size here in Japan because their clients, which are multinational clients, are in a lot of other countries, and they have offices here in Japan, and they keep saying, we want you guys to do our stuff in Japan too. So they're expanding their office here. There are only 8 candidates that they're interviewing. So odds are pretty good there. 1 in 8, 12.5%. It's not bad. And there was one guy who was there before me who was from Singapore, and my Japanese was better than his. My English was obviously better than his, so I was a better candidate. So 1 in 7. Don't know how the rest go. Not getting my hopes up too much. Business is really hard to get into. It's seeming like that right now. Not that I've gotten a lot of applications, a lot of real and solid interviews in, but anyways, it's just feeling difficult. I am insured fully now. I have a card now, everything. Really set up as far as that goes. Still other things to take care of, making sure I get a bank account that works here, because the bank account I have is from a bank that's too far away, and they don't have many branches here. I can still get money out of my account, but and then I have to transfer everything over, everything that's tied to that, on my cell phone, my payments here, and then I'll pay, my health insurance and other things like that. I filed taxes for the U.S. today. That was good. Get that out of the way. Sometimes I feel like I've accomplished so much, and sometimes it feels like so little. There's so much more to be done. But it's just the big things. It's getting a job and changing my visa are the two big things. And one has to happen for the other to happen. I have to have letters from the future employer before I can change my visa. I've been looking into that. I've heard it's easy, and then sometimes it looks complicated. I don't know. We'll see. So, back to getting my translated resume ready for tomorrow, because I have another interview tomorrow. Not just waiting on one, even though today seemed really good. Well, some parts of it seemed really good. There are 3 guys there who were doing the interviewing. The main guy was from Hong Kong, really nice guy. I had a good rapport with him. I think that worked out well. And the CEO of the company, who actually seemed pretty cool too. And then their head guy for Japan, who belittled my Japanese skill. You should have a first-level Japanese proficiency test if you're going to do anything in business in Japan. That's what most people have. There are a lot of people that have a first-level Japanese, well, not a lot of people, but there are people who have first-level Japanese proficiency tests, and if you can't speak worth shit. I've met 1 or 2 of them. I also have friends who have second-level Japanese proficiency tests, and I speak more than they do. They know more words, they can read a lot better than I can, but I'm willing to get out there and speak and conjugate on the fly and just do things. So, big difference there. And he was taking so much into the test, and he's like, well, you need to be able to speak and read and listen and write. And so, well, they don't test speaking on the test, and listening is remedial at best. So he was putting a lot of faith in the tests, and I'm hoping the other guys were not putting a lot of faith in his assessments and me not having tests, even though I didn't have the tests, but every bit of conversation that I had with him I kept up with. So he said, can you use Keigo to do your formal Japanese language? I said, Keigo's difficult. I said, when someone's speaking to me with lots and lots of Keigo, there are times I get lost. And I've had plenty of Japanese people tell me, Kegel's difficult even for them. So, and he was like, well, you'll be expected if you're speaking with big corporations. Talking to the other guys, like, no, your job is to basically liaison between the secretary and all the other parts of the corporation, and mainly talk with the heads of these companies, which would be in English. So, English is a higher priority than Japanese, which is nice. Anyways, gonna get some more work done. I don't want to do it, but gonna get it done. Maybe get some sleep and start again tomorrow. Alright. Just gotta show you this. I thought there wasn't gonna be much of a storm. You really can't see the rain much, but it's taken away the light from the horizon. The sound of it off the rooftops is great. It's not the same as the forest. It's got a different echo to it, but beautiful.